Good God, Steve, that was fast.
What's up, buddy?
What up?
How was your day today, bro?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I set an alarm for 7:58 just in case I fell asleep, and I'm glad I did.
We all have those days.
I am exhausted.
My lord, how many pictures I got to scroll through here, bro?
Yeah, well, just don't put a toilet one on there.
Bro, I have to give a shout out to my buddy Garrett, Trash Panda, for that picture, 100%. Are we doing this?
Oh, there's the Whitey logo.
The other one doesn't work.
Okay, now both of you are in here with that black chamois that we're going to be doing. Do we want the white logo or the black logo?
It's up to you guys.
Don't care.
I mean, it would look cool silhouette style because it's a black chamois with a black logo, but the white would make it pop. I see both.
I think the white probably would be the most beneficial.
Alrighty.
I guess I'm going with white tonight.
Going with the Whitey.
Stop winning.
Where is our guest of honor?
Miss Skylar.
Skylar, box 3. Box 3. Box 4.
And yes, I'd rather be bowling.
You and me both. Do we want to go over that drama today?
Yeah,
Gee.
exactly. Bro,
I tried to go practice in 2 different houses and both of them are closed.
I don't understand that.
One's getting its parking lot resurfaced and the other one's closed on Mondays in the summertime.
Yeah.
Lennon's probably right on that.
Yeah, I mean I can see that.
But it will also tell you. It will also remind you to tell when you should wash your.
That would be very true.
Yeah, because
But
look,
the black part the black part that the logo is going to be on the back, so that one's not going to be the side that's going to be getting dirty.
right. But that's probably a good question. How often do people actually wash their chamois?
Just decided never.
Ding. A lot of people don't even know how to wash them, and if you do want to wash them, you can wash them by hand with some Dawn detergent, but do not throw them in a dryer. Let them air.
Yeah, the CTD ones are actually machine washer safe. You just
yeah. And if you do want to put them in a dryer, put them on delicate and low heat.
Yes, low to no heat. Just let it spin.
Exactly. Hand wash with Dawn, air dry. Yes, sir.
Is anybody following Skylar?
Brian is, I think.
Yeah.
Invite her to the podcast, sir.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, we start at 8 o'clock.
Managed guests.
Some would think it's 9.
Oh, there she is.
Don't even need to do it.
There she is. There we go. Oh, and that is a shame. Hold on, I've got to rectify a situation. I got to hit the follow button on Skylar. So sorry.
Bro.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
Don't know why my camera isn't on. Don't know how to do that.
We're just going to call pickle problems.
I don't know how to do that.
That is the appropriate answer for 99%.
Oh,
of
I
the
got
call.
it. Just kidding. Hi.
All right. Well, I got to flip. There we go.
How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
Hello.
I had to set an alarm for 7:58 to ensure we started on time. I dozed off.
He's getting old.
Yeah, we turned 40 in October, so yes, we are getting old.
He's
I
almost.
feel you. I'm pushing 30, so
Bro, you both
I
babies.
understand. I get
the fact that you said I'm pushing 30 makes me.
you. I'm pushing 30.
I
Okay,
remember my
so
30s.
your journey into bowling is one of the best journeys into bowling I've ever read.
Yeah, I've been doing it a long time.
We get these questionnaires all the time, like I'm sure you know because we sent it to you.
Yeah.
But there are very few that actually like move you when you're reading them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah, so my mom actually did not tell me this story until I want to say maybe like 2 months ago, because she was like having an emotional like full circle moment. So yeah, my mom got pregnant at 17. So she had me when she was 18. When I was about 3 months old, we moved to California. Everybody knows it's super expensive to live out there. And so for a while we were homeless. And there was a bowling alley in northern Sacramento that was 24 hours. And she made friends with all the staff because she knew, if anything happened, she wanted to know the staff. And me and her for about a year lived in her car. In the back of a bowling alley. So for me to be where I am and where I work and everything full circle was really crazy because I didn't start bowling until like 4 years later. And it was just because she saw a flyer and thought it would be cool to put me in youth league.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So yeah, she didn't tell me until like a couple months ago. And I was like, Mom, that was probably information you probably should have told me a long time ago. Like, that's really cool, actually.
And it goes to show how supportive the bowling community is.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, you can find friends, like they are just so, everybody wants to help and be a community, staff, bowlers, everybody. She knew that she was going to be safe with a little infant with the people inside that bowling center.
Exactly. And I feel like there's a lot of people that don't understand that community aspect, but the bowling community is very, very strong. I know you'll still see some people that don't necessarily interact with certain people, but when it comes down to it, we're all rooting each other on every day, and we're all there to take care of each other.
Yeah. I've always heard once you learn how to bowl, you can go into any bowling center and make friends. And that has been very true.
Yep.
So yeah, that's me. And now I work for USBC, so big top. So to go from like sleeping behind a bowling center to the tippy top has just been a journey and my whole life.
Working for the government body.
Yeah. It's fun. I love it.
But you set those goals and you strive to those goals. And
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people don't understand is like, you can't just get it. You have to put yourself out there to get it.
Yeah. 100%. I always wanted to work in sports. It's just been me. So to work in my sport has been just like one of those dream come true, pinch me kind of moments. Like I get to go to work and just talk about bowling all day long. Like I can't think of anything better.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing. Like the thing that I always read and hear about are the thing that you're called to do. Your calling is the answer to what the two questions were. If you knew you couldn't fail and you knew you didn't have to worry about money, what would you be doing?
Yep. Still
And
bowling.
the answer is bowling. Both of them.
Still bowling. Forever and
thought it
always.
was a trick question.
I know golf, I think, would be cool.
Yeah, when I said I always said when I retire, I'm taking a part-time job at either at a bowling alley or a golf course, just for the free aspect of the sport. Both sides.
Yeah.
I don't care if I ever get paid.
Probably a bowling alley because it's indoors.
Well, that would be a definite plus.
The only unfortunate part of that is that not all bowling alleys ACs are working right now.
Shout out to Gab.
Yeah, just saying. I'm hearing it a lot. Like all across the board, AC systems are like down and out.
I have not heard that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
DGAB's bowling center has been through quite a lot in the last 48 to 72 hours.
Yeah, my league house, they constantly have some issues. And everywhere, like, I know that Black Swan, I was watching one of her lives, and she was talking about some funk that she was smelling. Yes. So, yeah, evidently AC.
Oh, no.
But I also do think that is a universal complaint for any summer bowler. It doesn't matter if the AC is working or not; it's never set low enough.
Yeah, it's really... Especially when you have the, like, automatic doors, not the push-open doors. It's so humid in those centers.
Well, and there, like my alley, one side has the separation, right, to give you that kind of that buffer zone, but the back side doesn't have it. So, like, does it really work? No.
Yes,
Mr.
please.
Rubling,
Yes,
you
please.
need to answer your wife
I know it was in there twice.
before you hit the doghouse.
Well, the dog's right next to me, so I mean, I'm already in a dog house. The dog lives here.
I live with dogs. I'm not.
I think
lot
I
of-
hate when the fan doesn't work more than the AC because that's part of my pre-shot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just to stand there for a hot minute and just twiddle my thumb.
Well, Skylar, that's another thing that the USBC can do. We need to conduct a study on why the pair, like the 3 or 4 pairs directly behind the main doors, transition so damn fast.
It's because of the constant like weather flow
Yep.
behind
Yeah,
it.
and how we can figure out some way to prevent it because I hate bowling mid-pair lane or mid-house lanes.
Yeah,
Or at my house, same thing.
you come in from the roof.
No, we come in from the dead middle of the center, so
Yeah,
the 2 pairs in the dead middle. When you walk in and you see your names on it, you're like, okay, great. My shot's gonna last for like 3 shots, and then it's gonna go away.
No, she was saying you don't open a door, you come through the roof.
Oh well, that could be it. Oh, everybody. There's Mission Impossible, everybody in there.
yeah. That way you're fine. Everything's equal. You just propel down to your lane.
Just don't miss the 10-pin.
Yeah.
Or
See,
7.
now that'd be the fix for missing the 10-pin. You could also do the whole Mission Impossible and give it a yank, and it just goes away.
So
Hey, Tater.
you're in the upper levels of bowling. Have you seen a huge increase over the past, year in bowling?
I only started working here 4 months ago. So
Okay.
personally, no. But I did work at a bowling center before this job, and so I noticed a lot more people were intrigued by bowling. I think it's just hard when a lot of the centers are a lot of like league based, especially during the night. It's hard for like open play to get into bowling without making the big jump to a league. You know what I mean? Like if you're like in that in between stage of I'm not really there yet to I want to join a league, it's hard to find time during the week.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
I've noticed working there.
I've noticed out here a lot of people are starting to do a lot of 9-pin no tap.
Yeah, and the sweepers.
Love 9-pin.
Yeah.
But my big frustration with 9-pin is you always get the best carry during a 9-pin tournament when you don't need it.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Christian asked you a question.
Yeah, that's my friend. He knows where I work.
Okay.
He's fully aware.
So, Skylar, in your opinion, in the 4 months that you've been working with USBC, what can we do as a bowling community to help continue grow the sport?
I think social media honestly has had a big part in the last, like for me personally, in the last year. One of my things about bowling is I always want it to be as big as other sports. I know that's wishful thinking. I want it to be as big as football, but I want it to be. And so I think us finally like getting into social media with bowling is going to be a big step forward to show people that it's not a long pastime that's boring to watch. Like it can be fun to watch, it can be fun to do. And so I think honestly just continue posting and making it fun to watch. But in the centers, I think just encouraging people mainly, especially new people, to get into it. Bowling is a community, and I think once people realize that, they just kind of funnel in.
I would tend to agree. And I will piggyback off of that. Give your content creators that are bowlers the double secret good Wi-Fi password, please, bowling centers. Because if we are buffering and we cannot stream, it's not going to help it's not going to help grow the community.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What up,
Yeah.
Q?
Do we what does the general consensus like league lives? Because I don't know if necessarily people like watching league for that long. Have y'all seen like people interested in it?
Oh, sorry, Cobra, go ahead.
From my experience, I think it's enjoyable, but it needs more camera angles.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the issue is you see their back more than you see the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And
But you also
it's
don't want to
hard-
be in people's way,
right.
so it's hard.
Maybe if a harness that you could put on your chest and give it point of view, maybe, or something like that. But
That would be good.
or bowling centers need to start streaming on social media so you can see the whole house, maybe.
That would be really cool.
I would say the only thing I noticed that like when people try to do like the cameras like on their shirt collar or on their hat, it is so jumpy that it's very hard to really watch because it from an eye's perspective, yeah, we get it, but it's I don't want to say it's watchable content at that point. It's just too like up and down, like you can't really see what you're really watching.
Now, I do know when I first started, I would put my tripod at the ball return, like kind of to the left of it or the right of it, and get that down lane look.
Corner.
And I had more viewership doing it that way than I do with the tripod.
Yeah, I had some experience with that too. Like the lower camera angle definitely works. And in my experience, live streaming leagues, they're great in short spurts. Like you will get viewership in short spurts, but it's hard to keep somebody's attention. Like Utah was saying, I've actually tried to come up with this idea and have this done on some of my league live streams. I've asked people to come up and do commentary. I was like, I don't care if you're complimenting me, roasting me, just provide some other form of entertainment for my league. And I have yet to have somebody take me up on it.
Ah, see, my friends would, but I'm scared of what they would say. That's the problem.
Well, and I also
Another-
give them carte blanche too, because I'm like, look, I don't even have my earbud in when I'm wearing my mic. I can't hear what you say. So
It's free for all.
I was gonna say that's the downside too, because you can't always guarantee people around you are gonna stay in the PC aspect of it.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes.
And I know, like, kind of what we were talking about a little bit earlier. The Wi-Fi in my league house, it really won't support it. It lags when I do try to do it, so it's not really beneficial. But I also know that if I actually go live while I'm trying to actually bowl, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm at my best because I'm like distracted from doing the live. I will like record, I will tape content, but I don't necessarily go live because of that. I don't want to have that distraction per se.
Yeah, I get that. My husband said something about meta glasses. We took some videos with some meta glasses, and I liked it. I just felt like you could use a little bit of a wider angle with them because it was like you couldn't really see the ball and stuff, but it looked really nice. It was just, a little bit like if you could control the video and like widen it and then like zoom it into the pins whenever the ball got closer, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, see, that's what I would want to do, but I would have to get my prescriptions put into a pair of
Right. That's exactly what I was asking. How much do those meta glasses cost?
Ooh, they weren't ours, so I'm not sure. Probably expensive.
I know, because I'm almost 50. Glasses, not cheap.
Yeah. I get you. I saw somebody say something about PWBA. Did y'all get to see any of that yesterday?
I caught bits and pieces of it on the social media recaps. Me and Cobra were both in Terre Haute for 10, 11 hours yesterday.
I work and bowl.
The stadium bowling, I have never been so excited for. It looked so cool. Oh, yeah, she did. He said his sister-in-law won.
That's awesome.
I thought it was the coolest thing. The cheering after she won from everybody in that stadium was just remarkable. Like, so cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, I saw like the reveal of it because somebody was practicing on it all zoomed in, and then it zoomed out and revealed that it was in the middle of the stadium. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was
Now,
really.
next year-
I think we should bring back stadium bowling.
I would say next year I'm excited for nationals in Reno because I finally get to check a bucket list item and bowl in the bowling stadium.
Oh yeah, I've never done that either.
I would like to see that, and I would like to see them bring back the outdoor bowling tournaments as well, like the Vegas outdoor tournaments they did a couple, probably maybe 5 years ago, probably at this point, but
Yeah, I've only seen one outdoor event.
right.
Sad.
Shoot, they were doing them in the mid 2000s. I remember a bowling tournament being held at Miller Park in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Would it be on YouTube?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I mean, this is old school time.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it'd be so cool now, like.
I don't know why, but I feel like they've stepped back from some of the stuff that they were doing. But I know that if they actually went back to some of the stuff they were doing, they would definitely find the niche per se and get a lot more viewers.
Oh yeah. Well, I think COVID also had a lot to do with it because I mean, bowling was just kind of going up, and then COVID and everything shut down, and like everything else, we saw the numbers.
Which I'm glad you said that, because I wanted to ask you, how did your centers deal with COVID?
So during 2020, actually, I was still collegiate bowling, and so during that time, the city that I was in for collegiate bowling took that like off period to close one center and open up a whole brand new center somewhere else in town. And so for a while we had nothing, which I mean was the perfect time because you couldn't go anyways. But so by the time everything started opening, I had moved back to Texas, and they did the one lane in between everybody, and you had to wear a mask.
Were you so like our lanes? We were single teams on a lane. We didn't have multiple teams bowling on a pair.
Yeah.
It was one team per pair. Everyone had to wear, covers or masks or whatever. Was it the same as you?
Yeah, it was just the one team, and then when you went for practice, just one person or one like family up to 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, and when that entire thing went down, and they're like, "Oh no, limit touching other people," I'm like, "This is the bowling community. Are you serious? That's never gonna work."
Yeah.
We dab every time we get a strike, right? Or we get a spare. We dab them up. Like, that's what we do.
We do the elbows.
Yeah, the elbows got real popular there for a while.
Yeah.
We did elbows, we did forearms.
Throw it up.
Yeah. Good job, everyone. Good bowling.
Yeah, the elbow or the forearm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then
that
we
was
were actually able to wipe equipment down with alcohol for sanitary purposes.
Every shot.
yeah.
Every single shot.
Yeah.
You give me a rule, I will bend it. No offense.
He says,
I'm gonna tell the secretary.
La la la. La la.
I didn't say I'd break it. I didn't say I'd break it,
Hey,
but I
I
would
work
bend
in the
it some.
youth department, so you can't get in trouble with me. We're strictly youth around here.
Love it.
But still, la 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 la. I didn't hear anything.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no
Yeah,
evil.
basically.
We got you 100%. So, what is your how do I put it? What is your outlook of where you're at right now with being in the position that you're in? Are you looking to go farther, or is there any like long-term goals that you really want to set, or?
Honestly, my long-term goal, as cheesy as it sounds, is to grow bowling. I one of the reasons that I got hired is because they could see how passionate I was about the sport and growing the sport. After hearing a little bit about my story, you can tell that bowling has given me a lot throughout my life. I mean, I met my husband through bowling, the whole bowling, living behind the center. I mean, it gave me college where I could get higher education. I mean, bowling has given me everything, and all I want to do for my life is give back to bowling. And so, is there higher positions within what I'm doing? Of course. Am I happy to just be here and be growing the sport and being a positive voice for the company? 100%. I am 100% happy where I am because I ultimately I just love bowling. It's something that I can just go to and chill and be with my friends. And I've made a million friends along the way, and I just want to give back. So that's my long-term goal, is just to grow it and hopefully do some cool things. Hopefully be a part of really cool things like Junior Gold PWBA in a stadium. Like, that was cool to be a part of and to hear them talk about for months. So, yeah.
It's awesome.
Now, Skylar, I do have one question as far as with the youth programs in USBC.
Mhm.
Does the USBC have like dedicated, like, let's say just donation spots? Like, say I've got balls that I don't use anymore and I want to donate it to a youth program and make sure they go to youth. Does the USBC have a government for that, or do we just go to our local pro shops and hope that they get into the hands of a youth bowler?
Yeah, I don't know specifically about USBC. I know personally, like, one of the centers here in DFW, Allen Bowl, they take donations all the time, and they give it to high schoolers. They give it to adults just starting out. I mean, anybody that asks the front desk, they're like, yeah, sure. Like, let's go see what we have. Like, let's see if there's anything if you're serious about it, but mainly it's dedicated for like high school bowlers so that they can really start their career and get into like collegiate and everything. So I don't know about USBC in general, but centers, I know 100%, not 100%, don't let me say that. Don't let me say that. I know if you talk to them, they will 100% tell you if they do something like that or not. I think a lot of them do. I've heard about people doing it often. Oh, my husband works at Plano Super Bowl. Plano Super Bowl does it too. They give it out to the high school bowlers so that they can help.
Yeah, because the last time I donated to youth, I just went directly to a youth bowler that goes to like the 9-pin tournaments that I go to. Yes, he signs his waiver. Yes, it goes to his scout. But he was wanting a couple extra balls, and I was like, "Hey, man, what are some of the ones that you were looking at?" And I particularly had 2 of the 3 that he was looking at getting. I'm like, "Dude, I don't throw them. Next month, I'll come and bring you an extra bag, and we'll just put it in your car."
Yeah, I like to do that too. I like to just talk to different people, and I'm like, I have one in my car. You want it? Like, I don't use it. You can have it if you want it. It's just a sharing community, especially when like me and my husband both bowl, so you can imagine how many balls we have in our house. So if we have friends that are wanting to start out or thinking they need something more aggressive, like we had some friends in league who just started out but like continued to get better, and we thought, hey, this ball would look really good with the way you're throwing it, go ahead and take it. Like, it's no big deal. Love doing that for people. So I think just talking to people is the best way to do it, honestly. Just giving it out. Take it.
Nobody needs to know our business there, sweetheart. Although everybody already knows I have a garage full of bowling balls.
Yeah, we need to make like homemade kits. What is it? Like the ball racks?
Yeah, the racks.
Like homemade ones. People would make a killing selling those on like Etsy or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Bowlers
put
would
'em-
just eat it up.
Make it for the back of your vans.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And we're
that would be really good.
we're way
I was
behind.
gonna say, we
Thank
drive
you for
around with a
everybody
pro
that's
shop.
It's gifted so far.
All right. Well, now we have to figure out the name of the rack for the van.
Oh, we could make one that like fits into your trunk. Have you ever seen Supernatural where they have like all their weird like hunting stuff in their trunk? We could do that, but it's like a mini pro shop. You just
Yeah.
open your trunk, it's just a little pro shop inside.
It looks literally like, oh, wow, we could dive into that.
I was going to say, I'm already visualizing the trunk opening. Hydraulics comes up, the rack comes up, and
You have resurfacers, you have sanding. Oh, bro, there could be so much.
Yeah.
You'd be like little Bow Wow when he's getting in his little hawk car in Tokyo Drift.
You're not wrong, dude. Because I mean, honestly, the options are unlimited, pretty much. Like, basically, have a mini pro shop in your trunk.
Yeah. Or like a little RV pro shop. You have a little mini drill press in it. Oh, you'd be set for life.
I was going to say it'd be like the the trailers in the PBA, the mobile pro shop that they put in the 18-wheelers.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
I definitely would be traveling 50 states all year round.
I don't think Hubbard ever even ended back in Ohio.
Oh, look. My daughter wants to say hi.
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 How are you?
Say good.
Oh.
Good. My oldest has started league already.
I was gonna say future bowler.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
averaging 60. Okay. She's 3. That's not bad, I feel like.
Let me put it this way. I know a guy that was in the league this past week, and he threw a 59.
Mommy?
That's what my daughter shot. Hey, you don't have clothes
So-
on.
Miles,
We all start someplace.
Yeah.
my lawnmower trailer could hook up to the RV and I could just mow on the run.
I could see you doing that, Cobra. I could see you doing a version of the guy that cuts grass for free for people, and he winds up getting in trouble with the police, and he's like, I could see you doing that.
Hey,
I don't think
you
I'd
wanna
get in
say
trouble
hi
with the
too?
police though.
Yeah.
But
you
No,
already
like
said hi.
the video, the guy's like he goes to like
Yeah.
elderly people's houses who are getting fined from the city, and
Yeah.
he goes and
You
cuts
say
it for free.
hi.
But then the city realizes, hey, we're not getting our cut from them having a bad lawn anymore, so they try to stop people from cutting it.
Right.
do you know how much they lose? The city to mow your yard is almost $400 a cut.
Sorry.
Good God.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
She doesn't have
Didn't mean to
clothes
interrupt.
on.
My bad.
She doesn't have clothes on. I don't want her on camera.
Yeah, we all don't want flagged.
It would be, yeah, it would be fine if she had clothes on, but she doesn't.
That would definitely be a follow.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
have to follow.
That's why I kept her this way.
I was gonna say,
Don't
that
look
would
too far.
that would quickly lead to me going, hey, could you follow my secondary account?
Yeah, that's why you only saw her forehead. That's why that's only said hello.
Right.
So yeah. I can't see all the comments. They're so fast. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, you're good.
Good.
Sorry. What nights
So-
do y'all
so you said-
bully?
Go ahead.
ooh, good question.
I go.
Go ahead, go.
Go ahead, Brian. No, you go. You go.
No, you go.
Pickle problems.
No,
Pickle
you go.
problems. Pickle,
All right,
you have the
well-
most problems. Go.
Damn it. I bowl Sundays, Wednesdays, during summer right now. During winter, I typically do Sundays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, but I'm probably going to pick up Mondays. And I just got hired into my local center to do some part-time work in the front of the house, back of the house, so I can help support the bowling community as well. So I'm gonna be at the bowling alley a lot.
Yeah.
I bowl Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and then we goof off and have fun every other Monday.
Oh my goodness.
Mine is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday in the winter, and then just solely on Wednesdays in the summer.
Okay. I do Wednesdays and Sundays in the summer. I don't know about the fall yet. We'll see. Depends on what there is. Do y'all do a lot of like local tournaments?
Yeah, I try to do as many tournaments as the bank account will allow.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. And it doesn't mean anything if I got to travel for a good cause, like the D-Tape Memorial. I drove 7 hours to throw that for one day, shot like crap, and came back. And that was the one time I shot bad at a tournament and didn't care because that wasn't the purpose of being there.
Exactly, 100%, bro.
Yeah, we
I've
have.
only done.
You go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go.
I've only done one tournament, but we've only been bowling for maybe 2 years now. So I'm not. My son's done more than I have, but I'm kind of like I'm not good enough yet. So
For the local tournaments?
yeah. Okay, so I'll give you. Our local guy who wins every tournament out here is Brian Himmler. So you really can't compete against a guy like that. He's a PBA.
Chicken!
He's a PBA Hall of Famer, and he still can slay the lanes.
You still gotta put yourself out there, though.
I will eventually. I gotta get used to the new pitches first.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I was gonna say, I think next month, me and Miles are doing a St. Louis County USBC Baker's Doubles tournament.
Ooh.
And how did that happen, sir? TikTok.
Oh yeah. And that's the other thing is we're gonna talk about it until I finally get a solid date in place. But first quarter of 2026 will be the TikTok Takeover Tournament. All content creators are going to be invited to come into St. Louis to bowl a TikTok creator tournament.
Oh.
You love it?
Listen, some of these creators are real good. I don't know about all that.
It will be handicapped.
But have you seen them? They're good.
But we're
It will
all
be
good.
handicapped. We're gonna do singles, blind draw doubles,
Ooh.
and we're also talking about if we can figure out the logistics, a captain selection trio. So if you come in a certain amount of spots in the singles, you're designated as a team captain, and it's a snake draft to fill out your trios team.
Yeah.
That is very intriguing. And where did you say?
St. Louis. Well, technically
St.
St. Charles, Missouri, which is about 45 minutes west of St. Louis.
That's not that bad. I'm in Texas. It takes us 8 hours to get out of Texas itself. I can drive up there. It's fine.
Yes, it does. Texas is
Oh,
very hot.
that's so awesome. The guy from Fort Lauderdale that takes 5 hours maybe to get like halfway across the state.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what Texas. I don't know what it is from like top to bottom.
What part of Texas are you in?
I'm in Dallas. So I'm central, but I grew up in Lubbock. So to go to and from is a 6-hour drive. And that's just West Texas.
So
I was
is it
going to say
true?
I was going to do a regional PBA event in Lubbock, but then I realized that I would land in Houston and then still need to take a 5-hour car ride to Lubbock, Texas, and I'm like, no.
Which one were you going to do? My husband just did both of them.
Oh, this was in 2021, so this is a couple of years ago.
Oh, he did that one too. It was they made you wear your masks during that one.
Yep.
So is it true if you head north of Dallas, you see it for 2 hours?
Basically, yeah.
that would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like you're getting anywhere.
Yeah. I actually drive an hour and a half to and from work.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I have an hour and a half commute.
But yeah, Zach, it was long enough for me to look at it and go, okay, change of plans. We're not doing that.
Is that a full commute? Like an hour and a half like there and then an hour and a half back home? Oh my Lord.
Yeah, because I live like northern, I live closer like McKinney area, and USBC is all the way in Arlington, so near Fort Worth. So
That is a haul.
about an hour and a half drive with traffic at 5 o'clock. We're pushing 2 hours.
Oh,
I was going to say, at least you don't live in Austin. The traffic in Austin is miserable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my car AC was broken for a while. Luckily, it's fixed now. Because could you imagine 2 hours in a hot car in Texas heat?
oh yeah. No, I'm running with that right now.
I love my job. If that tells you anything, I do not care about that drive.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, for you to make that drive and you do it daily,
Yeah,
it says a lot about your love for the sport.
yeah. And I am smile on my face. Hey guys, what's up? Let's have a great day.
Right. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
My commute to work is all 50 of my yards are within 10 minutes of each other. So I don't have to drive a whole lot at all.
Wow. I love that. I love that for you.
See, now she sounds like Joel. I love that for us.
But I guarantee I spend more in gas a week than you do.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
probably. I drive and then I'm just there. I eat lunch there. I don't go nowhere. I'm not in the car more than I have to be. Oh, they went away.
That's normal for him.
Oh, yep, more pickle problems. What
What's up, Tony? How are you?
I'm here.
The big
So
lefty is in the house.
How exciting is it for you to work with youth?
Considering I have spent more years in the youth program than I have the adult program, it's really exciting. It looking back, honestly, when I was going through my interview process, they showed me just like all the materials, not even all. They showed me probably like 50% of the materials that go into junior gold. And right then and there, I was like, I want to thank every single person that worked on junior gold when I went to bowl it, because the amount of work that goes into this, like I had no idea. And so that's really cool to like be a part of and see like the things that I bowled, how hard people worked on that stuff. So yeah, and get to see up and coming bowlers is really cool too.
Yeah.
I was going to say that the next wave of two-hand bowlers that are getting ready to come through are phenomenal.
Oh
Yep.
I mean,
my goodness.
You've got kids in high school averaging 240s, 250s, and them are bad games for them.
Yeah.
Just like, wow, it's amazing to see it.
Well,
Yeah.
and that's the one thing I love to see in the Junior Gold program is somebody that makes a TV show for the first time, and how like over the moon they're excited because they're like, I actually get to be on TV.
Yeah. They like, you can see the excitement, you can see the nerves, but you can also see that they know this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like it's surreal to them, and just, I don't know, watching their excitement is just so fun to me. Like they get to live those dreams that not a lot of people do. And they worked hard for that. Those kids work hard.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, and then you've got stories like Fiore, who was in Junior Gold's one year, and then he's in a 7-ball roll-off with EJ Tackett the next.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, even on the women's side, you're starting to see a lot more two-hand bowlers too, and they're doing really big moves with it too.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I'm surprised it took so long for that to pick up, because women are more flexible than men generally.
Yeah.
So you would think that they would have gravitated towards that a little earlier because they have a little bit more mobility generally.
See, for me, I worry about my wingspan. Like, I worry about not being able to, like, fully get the motion that I want to being one-handed. So I think that's what stops me personally from going two-handed.
Let's see those thumbs.
Listen, okay. Let's put this out there right now. I'm under 5 foot, okay? So my thumbs are gonna be a little. They're okay.
Yeah. No, I just was referring to your post because we all deal with it. Even if you don't use a thumb, there's certain parts like fingers that tend to get a little larger or swollen because of what we do.
Yeah.
So, Josh,
Yeah. Don't have a complex about it.
Even like my middle finger, my nail bed grows differently than the other side. Like it doesn't come out as far, and the nail is more tough than anything.
Yep.
Bowlers' digits are real.
but
Honestly, I don't know if you're a bowler. You know.
Yeah. And my forearm goes crazy.
You have
but
the
no,
switch.
the like out here, you don't see a whole lot of two-hand women because a lot of the coaches are still only one-handed.
Yeah.
So once you get to the next era of two-hand bowling and coaching is more two-hand bowling, you're going to see it explode completely. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's great.
Whatever you stop and get, sweetheart. But Skylar, the motion when I'm like helping my two-handed friends who are looking for advice, I am not a USBC sanctioned coach, so I refuse to say I coach.
Hey, there's free classes everywhere.
But the two-handed motion, it is, I break it down as simple as I can. Cradle the baby.
Okay.
Okay, here.
Oh, okay.
Cradle the baby, and then get the baby into your armpit.
What if you drop it? What if it slides out of your armpit?
That's what the other hand is for. It supports it. and then it comes down and you release the hand and you go. Now, granted, when I say cradle, put it in your armpit, most people are only going to get it to here. But the thought process is if I tell you to go too high, you're going to eventually land right here anyway. And that's the spot I really want you to be at. So I'd much rather you think too high than think too low and not get it back far enough.
Are you two-handed?
I learned it just enough to where I can help people with it.
I was gonna ask why some two-handers put their thumb in the ball and some don't.
It's a feel thing. When I did it, I was a two-handed half thumb bowler.
Half thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her look right there said a lot. Oh, okay.
I was just curious. I just like only this.
Just the nub.
Yeah, down to the first joint. That was the only thing I put into the ball.
Yep.
Okay. And it didn't hurt when it came out?
No.
That's what I worry about.
But that's why I did the I only drilled it to my first joint because when I was putting my full thumb in it, it was hanging up. So I was like, okay, I want the stability of still having my thumb in the ball, but I want the quick release of not having my full thumb in the ball.
And then you
Sounds
stop.
like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one league bag drilled for two-handed half thumb, and then I gave them to my brother when he got back into bowling, and he started bowling two-handed half thumb.
We should all just start the granny roll. Like the professional granny roll and see what happens. See if people catch on like they did two-handed bowling.
League bowlers grabbing a dinosaur.
Yeah, all it takes is one of them to shoot a three with it, and everybody else.
Oh, and everyone's doing it.
Village is going to be right there.
They're
I was saying, yeah,
pulling them out of their
the
cars.
Korean UFO spin. Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be
Got
fun.
Hadouken.
I think the dinosaurs. Is there anything in rules that say you can't use dinosaurs?
It just has to be your consistent throw.
Yeah.
So if you establish that as your throw,
Sorry about you.
sorry about your luck.
My brother does the granny roll and bowled a 221.
That's pretty good.
Awesome.
I've got goals for 90 years old now. Learn the dinosaur.
I might have to try it just to see what the highest you can do.
You would
Did he
have to
do
use
anything
a-
special, or did he just like?
Brian, she's talking to you, bro.
No, I was
I was
responding.
to say, I think we're all waiting for an answer in the
Yeah,
comments.
yeah, exactly.
Madison.
Oh, he
he
hooks
hooks
it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, that'd be kind of.
I feel like that'd take a lot of skill.
Yeah. Because you'd have to get the consistent spin release, and
I mean,
You
we
still have to track a line and everything.
we kind of know somebody that does that, right?
Tim Cagle.
No. You guys just saw him this weekend. Hello.
Huh?
Joel.
Joel does not great.
He does it backwards and still throws a hook. Granny
Oh,
style.
well, yeah, the backwards granny style. I was thinking the frontwards granny style. I was like,
Yeah,
are
no,
you
but I'm saying
serious?
that he does backwards granny style and throws a hook.
Yeah, that's how he picks his 10 pins.
Yeah. Just
I
saying.
mean, I guess you're right.
Whatever gets the 10 pins, honestly.
That's why we do 9-pin. We just negate the 10-pin.
Yeah,
Ultimate cheat code.
he'll backwards granny style it, pick the 10 pin. Can't love you, bye.
Somehow during 9 pins, I always tend to get the 10 pin and the 7 pin. So,
Well, see, as a left-handed one thumber, I leave more 10 pins than I do 7s.
oh, yeah.
And everything throws at that 10 pin, and the 10 pin's like, nope, I'm just gonna go ahead and stand.
I love those. Those are great content makers when you just can't strike because of those corner pins. Love it. Love it.
I
Have the best time.
Heard that tone. Love.
Love it. Especially when they wiggle. Oh, man. Makes me so happy.
That one last night Hayden had where he hit the pen and it just went.
And it just scooted about a quarter inch and said, "Nope, I'm standing."
I now have video content of doing that and then just putting audio if it'll post, because TikTok, by the way, stop cutting my audio, but wiggle audio wiggle with a pin, just yeah.
I've actually posted one of those. I've posted a shaker 10 pin, and I slow mode it, and as soon as it started, and as soon as the ball hit the pins, the audio was, "Let me see you wiggle."
Bro, TikTok and I are boxing this week, 100%.
You need to lay off that pickle juice, bro.
Bro, it's not me.
I am actually a better backup bowler than I am a straight bowler.
My mom's a
When
backup
you
bowler.
find a line, man, you're pretty good at hitting the line over time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my problem is I got ADHD, so I have to keep changing balls. So I can put 10 balls in the rack and throw a perfect game. But if I have one solid ball, it just gets boring to me.
I saw that too, because he's working on a turkey with a mania, and he just picks up the hazmat pearl and goes, "Yeah, why not?"
I mow grass for a living. That's my excuse. All the fumes. The heat fries my brain. The gas rips the rest out.
Yes, man.
So do y'all's families bowl or no?
Mine does. My son, my wife, we all three bowl. My youngest daughter, she will bowl with us every once in a while. She just doesn't like to stay engaged with it. Even though she's actually a pretty good bowler. She's two-handed. Last time she did league, I think she averaged 160 just starting out. So, I mean, she has potential. But mostly it's just me, my wife, and my oldest son.
I grew up in a bowling family. Literally everybody in my family bowled. My dad was a back of the house mechanic for years. One of the oldest balls we still are in possession of was the original blue AMF angle that my grandfather threw, that is in my mom's possession currently.
Wow.
That kid down there, Landon, he actually is the reason why I became competitive. Long story short, he is a friend of my daughter's, and he came to bowl with us, and he's like, "I'm going to beat you." And I said, "I ain't going to let you beat me." That kid tore me up. I think he bowled a 270 that night, and I said, "Holy cow, I got to get better." So that kid right there made me competitive, so I respect that from him.
That's awesome.
How's college going for you, Landon?
Oh, where do you go to college?
He is getting invited to colleges for bowling, so that's awesome for him.
Yeah. That, honestly, collegiate bowling was probably my favorite form of bowling out of all the years and everything I've done. Collegiate was probably my favorite.
I do think his freshman year, he was 6th in the state of Ohio, I think it was.
Wow.
I don't hold me to that. I think, I don't know. I mean, we can ask him. But
You Google it.
That is one of my biggest things. Like, if I could go back to my high school days, I would have
9th.
I would have stopped trying to play college baseball and focused more on college bowling. And I could have bowled in college, but I was stubborn and said, nope, I'm going to be a college level pitcher instead. And little did I know I was pitching for a year with a torn labrum in my right shoulder.
Oh no. Yeah, I actually quit softball for bowling in high school.
I wish I would have done that because I would have got my PBA card a whole lot faster than I did.
Yeah, honestly,
Unfortunately,
I went to a very large high school. When I did bowl, I would bowl with my dad basically when I was younger, but we didn't have a bowling team. We had every other sport on the earth, but we did not have a bowling team. So it's one of those things that I kind of like wish that we actually did have, because it would have benefited a lot of people.
I don't think Ohio had many bowling teams up until maybe the last 5 to 10 years.
Thanks
School
for dating
wise.
me, bro. Thanks for dating me.
I'm just being honest, bro.
Yes, I get it. I'm almost 50. I got it.
Well, like UC, University of Cincinnati, some of the bigger colleges around here don't have sanctioned
honestly,
teams. They have
and I agree.
like pickup teams, but that's about it.
Ohio, they do not. There's not a lot of Ohio bowling youth teams in high schools, which is something.
I beg to differ now.
Well, yeah. Well, I was saying back in my day, sir.
Yeah.
Get off his lawn, jeez.
God,
bro, that was when the Ice Age happened. Let's just be honest.
Here we go. Pickle issues.
No.
He was throwing icicles down the lanes back then.
Using rubber balls.
But no, it's starting to get a lot of focus and notice now, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this one girl out here that's pretty phenomenal. I think she's number 1 in the state. She's getting a lot of recognition. I don't know her name. I'm terrible with names. I remember a face all day long, not a name. So
Me too.
Landon would know.
Yeah, I'm right.
I know so many people. It's just easier to remember the face.
Yeah, when I was going into the college time, there was two big bowling powerhouses in the state of Missouri. Lindenwood U. They won their first national championship in 2005. That would have been my freshman year of college. Mm-hmm. And then what is now called the University of Central Missouri, which at that point was the Central Missouri State University. They changed because they got sick of everybody saying it was the Call Me Stupid University.
Yeah.
Because it was CMSU.
Moorhead in Kentucky.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, CMSU. Call Me Stupid University.
Oh no, I've never heard that. I lived in Lubbock for a while, and then we moved to Dallas when I was a freshman in high school. And I'm a very planny person, so I was Googling different things, and I saw they had a bowling team. When I tell y'all, I called my mom. I said, "Can we move tomorrow?" Because I didn't know there was high school bowling. I had no idea that even existed. So I did that for a little bit. I actually got recruited at Junior Gold for collegiate. I went up to Kansas for a couple of years, and I have never experienced something so fun. Traveling with the same group of people was so dramatic and so fun. And just, it's like one of those college things, you get to be an athlete. I went to a very small school, so I was able to have that college athlete life while also just bowling. But nobody told me we had to work out collegiate bowling. He made us actually lift weights and run.
Conditioning?
Yeah, I had no idea. They said run a mile. I was like, Never run a mile in my life.
See, we've been spending a lot of time talking about junior goals. Now we got a PBA 50 in here. Mr. Mark Dillard just joined the chat.
See?
Hi. Run. They do. They make you run. We had like 4 workouts a week. After every workout, we had to run a mile. So I was running 4 miles a week. Best shape of my life. But for what? I was bowling.
It's conditioning.
They were trying to break the stigma of kingpin. It's just so intimidating being around all these finely tuned athletes, and it's just beer guts and beer and cigarettes.
Awesome, Dillard.
Ooh.
So, what was the motive behind it? Did they ever tell you? Like, it's just for tournaments or?
Oh, 100%, and it 100% helped. So he told us it was to build our stamina. So I didn't realize in collegiate bowling, you don't sit. Or at least when I went, you don't sit. You went your 12-hour days, your 5 games, 30 Baker games without sitting. You are standing the entire time, standing right behind your team, cheering them on every single shot. You don't eat, you don't sit, nothing. And so him having us work out, obviously for like bowling purposes, and the running was to build our endurance to be able to have us to stand for so long and able to still make our shots and not get tired.
Right.
That makes sense.
So I respect him for making us do it, but still, I was like, running? This is bowling. You take 5 steps, and one of them I'm sliding. There's no point.
I want you to be running these miles in your bowling shoes, so you're comfortable in your shoes.
It's a stamina thing. It's
Yeah.
definitely a thing.
So Landon, just so you know, if you do go to college for bowling, we're prepared to run.
Look, bro, my first day of wrestling practice, when I got into like actual high school aspect, we ran 4 miles before practice started. Yeah.
I would have went home.
Right there, boss.
The first day, I was like, okay, cool. Practice is over. We just ran 4 miles. And they're like, no, change. Now it's time to hit the mats. I was like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, but you need a lot of stamina for that sport.
Correct. But
That's the
I was
most
not prepared
strenuous.
by any means.
That's the most strenuous 3-minute rounds
Oh, yeah.
you ever have.
Oh God, yeah.
Wrestling is a tough sport. No doubt.
My son wrestled when he was like 8 to 11 or 12 years old in the junior wrestling program here, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to keep doing this. There ain't no way."
100%.
Well,
That's why I enjoy bowling now.
my son's a pretty big boy. He was a heavyweight in junior high. And his first match, he went up against an 8th grader as a 7th grader, and that kid picked him up and threw him up over his shoulders. It's the first time that big boy ever left his feet. He got up and
I
he
can always
goes,
see hate in his face, bro.
oh, he got up, he looked over, he goes, whoa.
What was that?
Oh, that's great.
So, Skylar, what are you looking to push into in the next couple of years?
I don't know. I just in the recent month went to 14 pounds in bowling, which is crazy because I've done 15 pounds for 12 years. So going down to 14 pounds was a lot. So I'm hoping to get in a more consistent state with that, because I am muscling that ball.
Right.
I am used to that heavy ball behind me. I want to try to do a lot more local tournaments. Unfortunately, I can't bowl anything PWBA. Wah, wah. But
That was actually going to be one of my next questions. Did you
yeah.
have WBA aspirations?
No, which I'm not upset with. I bowled one PWBA event in 2023, and I was 30 weeks pregnant. So that was the hardest thing I think I've done, but I didn't finish last. So that's what matters.
Yep.
I didn't
My entire first year in the regional tours, that was my goal. Every tournament I went to is all right.
don't finish last.
Just don't be
So,
loud.
time out. Hold up. You said you were 30 weeks pregnant?
Bowling a PWBA event.
That right there is the W in itself.
Yeah, I turned around to all the ladies during the practice session. I said, I promise my water's not going to break, but if it does, I'm sorry right now.
Change your slides immediately. Like,
Yeah, I bet they'll re-oil for you. So yeah, it was
promise.
really hard on my body.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, so it was 6 games. I trained for about a month, getting my body prepared because I knew it was going to be a hard feat. I was tired all the time, so doing it 30 weeks pregnant, that many games. I mean, not pregnant, 6 games qualifying on a sport shot is hard. So
Right. Yeah.
by the end of it, I was just ready to go eat. Like I was done. I didn't want to be there anymore. I just wanted to go home. And so I like more being like, I mean, even in my last job, I started tournament directing more than bowling. I love bowling local tournaments, but I also love putting on a really good tournament and having people come up and be like, this was a good event. I had so much fun, you know, stuff like that. And so I really love doing that stuff too. I think that's why I love my job, because I love all aspects of bowling.
I am actively taking help for tournament directing for said tournament that we are running.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it.
We have never TD'd before.
Gotcha. I only have like 2 years experience TDing, so
Well,
take it as you will.
You're ahead of him.
Yeah, they're like, oh, when we first started talking about it, they're like, oh, who's going to put it on? Who's going to run it? And everybody looked at me. I'm like,
That's when you turn around and see who they're looking at.
I tried to recruit DGAB to come up and just be the TD for it. I'm like, please just do this for me. He's like, it's your idea, boss. Your
It's not terrible. You just, lane assignments, sign-ups, marketing, figuring out handicap, what's going to make people mad, what's not going to make them mad. It's super simple.
The easiest thing you have is marketing.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the content creator aspect, that's already done for you.
Yeah.
So, we're already there on that aspect. So, you just need to, finalize the details, sir.
Yeah. I was gonna say once we have the venue and the date locked up, it's just mass spread it on here, and my DMs will blow up for 2-3 months. It'll be okay.
You got to make a belt. You got to make a WWE belt for the winner.
There you go.
See, I was actually thinking about a trophy with the TikTok logo on it because it's a TikTok takeover.
And a crown.
That's a good idea. Actually, that's a really good idea. It could be a doubles, right? Male, female, 2 titles.
Oh, the content creator title.
I was going to
TikTok
say
king and queen.
Yeah,
we'll have the singles trophy, the doubles trophy, and we'll have to figure out something to do for the trios.
I want to take a second. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. 35K is astounding. Keep going,
dude,
and thank you for that.
I didn't even look. That's awesome. That's the first time I even looked up at the like count. That's probably the second or third highest, and we're barely into our time usually.
She's doing it. It's all her.
Hi. Hello. Just here. I think the tournament could be really fun. I think that could be really fun, honestly. And a lot of people would be into it, and especially coming from all different aspects of the country, I feel like it would be so cool to see everybody finding in-person bowling.
Yeah, and that's why because we were talking about a centralized location, and I'm like, I'm dead center in the middle of the country. We can't get more centralized than this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. We're moving to a different bowling alley. You're not getting home field advantage. There ain't no way.
Oh yeah. No.
Yep, it's got to move.
No. The house that that we're going to be bowling this at, if we can lock it down, which I don't foresee that being a problem. This is actually the first year I'm going to bowl at this house. Up until they did their renovations, I hated this place. And they finally did massive renovations. They actually have a whole streaming setup because they used to do online streaming for tournaments there already. So a lot of that aspect's already taken care of.
You still have to switch hands.
I can do a 160, 170 bowler right-handed. Give me the handicap.
Oh, 2 pins.
David the
Maybe-
Amazing Bowler asked you
Oh.
if you still bowl at JVs.
I do on Wednesdays. I still bowl at Allen, but that's
Sorry,
match
I'm
play.
gonna
That's a serious league.
But I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry about that.
I was going to say, I used to go, we had a friend night with a bunch of friends, and they said last minute we're going bowling, and I didn't even have any of my stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't have any of my stuff. They're like, oh, you're the pro. You got to use a house ball and house shoes. I found an old hammer nail, put house shoes on, and threw that urethane nail up the two board and shot a 245. I said, so much for you having a chance.
Queen, I think it's going to be scratch and handicap, right?
I was thinking about making it a handicap tournament, but doing 80% of 210 to allow more people to scratch out and be scratch bowlers.
Or cap the handicap after 220.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely that.
There's some formatting that we're still trying to play with, but I like D-Gab's, the way D-Gab runs his handicap tournaments. He caps it at, 90% of 210.
Yeah.
Because I went down there for the Tate Memorial, and I'm a 211 bowler. He goes, congratulations, you're bowling scratch.
I would rather bowl scratch and get beat that way.
That's
Honestly,
just me. I'd rather go toe to toe with somebody than win on a handicap. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't stand showing up to a bowling alley on league night and they have 296 handicap pins. That right there is the most daunting thing. I mean, if you average 220, how are you supposed to beat that?
So, one of my friends, he bowls in a really competitive league in the DFW area, and they're very strict on their handicap. And because he averages over 230, he got negative pins. So he went in with -8 pins into league.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
can make
see,
it
I wouldn't go
interesting.
into the negatives. But
Yeah,
they like
negatives not.
anything after
Yeah,
210, congratulations, you're bowling scratch.
I don't understand the negatives by any means.
Yeah.
It's the fact, like, look, you're already scratch. Now you're gonna punish somebody for being like good,
Yeah.
and if they have an off night, you're already gonna punish them even more. Yeah,
I don't know what he
I
bowled,
that.
but the most he could bowl is what, 292?
I was to say, and
Yeah,
I
Matt-
also I like the
Imagine
idea
getting
of having a
300.
handicap floor.
I'm like, what? Oh, that literally
Having
just
it-
blew my mind.
Having a handicap floor at 170 and having 170 be the max handicap would also help level the field a little bit. But I think if it's all content creators, I don't think we're going to have very many people that are going to be near that floor or under the floor.
I don't know if it's like about what, a little over a half a year away. You don't know what content creators could pop up between now and then.
And
That's very true.
I agree with her because, for the simple fact, probably in the last month, I've seen so many more younger content creators that are popping up in our bowling community in this past month that I've probably seen in the last 6 months. So it's definitely a growing community.
Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
only started posting videos in November. consistently. So I don't know who could pop up between now and then. They could easily be in the scratch category.
I was just saying, if Skylar's there, all you juniors, you are signing waivers. It is going to your
You are
scholarship
signing
program.
waiver. I'm bringing them.
Love it.
I popped into a live the other day of these people bowling down in Paducah, Kentucky, and she had 500 people watching her bowl.
Yeah.
I was like, that's phenomenal. That's awesome.
How do you do it, ma'am?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Tell us the secrets.
Please share.
Black Swan, she has a ton of people that watch her.
Yeah. But she interacts really well with her chat. And
Correct.
Well, you got to
She's a
have an
great-
interactive chat to interact with your chat, though. That's the big thing.
She is phenomenal at multitasking. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Like,
I either forget I'm streaming or I forget I'm bowling. One of the two.
Yeah, dude, and that's why I don't. Well, number one, the Wi-Fi is terrible, so I know it buffers too much. But yeah, I feel like I either have to. I'm concentrating on one thing or the other, and it's either I'm concentrating on bowling or I'm concentrating on actually interacting.
Right now, I've gotten more into like not necessarily going live for league, but going live for practice because it feels like I'm able to interact with the chat more because I'm not having to go when it's my turn. Like I can go at my pace. I can talk to them at my
I
pace.
said they were red, white, and blues. I didn't say what kind of
And on top of that, it actually will slow your pace down during practice, so it's not like you're rushing shot after shot after shot, and you kind of keep more pace like you would be in a league setting. That's good.
Also, league, you're bowling for money, so you know, gotta concentrate. Unless you're youth. Unless you're youth.
Yeah, way to throw that in there. Good that.
Sorry, Mr. Rubling.
Hey, I got a face made for radio anyway, so we're good. They said tap my face until I leave bruises. I said, oh, I got a face made for radio anyway.
Bro.
What up, Devo?
Hey, Devo. So, are you planning on doing like Reno or anything coming up in the future?
Yeah, so I think I'll probably do all of them. This was my first year going to the Open, and that was eye-opening. I didn't know it was going to be that hard. I had no idea it was sports shot like that. I thought it was going to be like your cute little modified house shot, sports shot. And it was not. It was not at all.
Threw a ball and you're like, why didn't it move?
Yeah, that first thought, I was like, oh,
What
okay.
happened? Yeah, right.
I was like, I hit the 10 board, and then it hit the 10 pin.
Yep.
So, I don't know what's happening here.
You're like, okay, check myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
then-
always tell you the first time going to the nationals, you're going to be humbled. It is a learning experience the first year.
And me, I was like, I was a collegiate bowler. Like, I know how to play sports.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to adjust that first ball. I said, oh, I don't know how to bowl at all. I have never thrown a ball in my life.
Utah's got a great question.
Ooh, thank you. I don't listen, I'm really bad with names. I know Spencer was a big one to watch who just joined up to PBA. So that's going to be really exciting to watch Spencer Robarge and his journey on from collegiate to PBA. I I don't know of anybody right now specifically other than the ones you've already heard of. Obviously, like Bella and Brady, and the ones that make the content and back it up with making shows. So they're crazy. They are very good. I idolize them for them being juniors. I don't know of anybody yet though. Give me a couple more months here, and I'm sure I'll see some names popping up.
I was to say, I actually just watched Spencer at the Midwest Open. He was up here at in St. Charles over this past weekend. He was in the field there. I also bowled with him, or not bowled with him, but he was on the same weekend that I was down at the Greater Ozarks in Springfield, Missouri. That's a big tournament in the state of Missouri that draws massive crowds from
Everywhere. Yeah. Yes, Brady McDonough and Bella Castillo. I think have y'all seen either of their content? They make great. Bella makes really good. She's a two-handed bowler out of Texas. Very good.
Like beyond tapped out. Like I probably overdosed today, to be 100% honest.
Ooh, that's not good.
That's great to hear.
Josh, who are we talking about? Because I was up there watching the entire thing except for game 8 because I had to leave.
I'm talking about Tylenol and ibuprofen, Cobra.
No.
I liked the eyeball.
Oh yeah, Nathan Messi. Yeah, he was throwing the ball good. He wasn't one that I was particularly following, but I did watch a couple of the shots. He was throwing the ball real well.
What do you think non-bowlers want to see to get them interested in bowling? Like
Trick shots.
Yeah.
I was like, Dude Perfect. Doing more stuff with Dude Perfect. Doing more stuff with Belmo.
Yeah. Maybe EJ now though.
Yeah, yes.
I think EJ'd be a good episode.
I would say what is intriguing probably the younger crowd now is obviously they want the strikes. But when they actually see good split shot pickups for spares, I think they get a lot more out of that than they do necessarily the strikes. But they need to concentrate more on picking up those spares and the splits, because that's really where they're going to advance.
See, the problem is we have to throw the splits to pick them up.
Right. Well, and no one wants to do it. Well, this is so. With that being said, so we were talking about this last night when I was in my league. I call them stupid stitions, right? Do you ever throw when there's a split next to you?
No.
Yes. Doesn't matter.
No.
They all right. So
Sure don't.
Same. I do not. Nope. I'm not saying I've never done it, because I have done it, but if I do it, I shake it off, and I probably look like I have like a twitch when I do it, because I'm like, no.
I act like I don't see it.
Yeah.
Like it's a bad X. Like I don't see you. I don't see you.
I have a suggestion. Since you work with youth, why don't they do like an NFL Play 60 type deal with pickup spares and trick shots and
Great
events
idea.
like that?
That's a great idea.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. The NFL what?
So,
Like, they would probably do like skill shots.
Oh.
like the NFL Play 60 is where it encourages kids to get into football, do like punt, pass.
Yeah, it's all about being active for 60 minutes.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a bowling themed one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
not
make
bad
it more
idea.
centered on spares and trick shots, because spares are the most important part of the game anyways.
Yeah.
And then you're putting focus on that. But also trick shots, sometimes you've got to finagle the ball to
Yeah.
push pins a certain way. So it could help them in the long run.
Yeah, I really like those centers that have the like replays where it shows you how to pick up the spare. I really like those.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're unrealistic, but
Sometimes they're very.
But
I'm like, really? That's all I have to do?
They
I
make
saw
picking
one
the Greek
last
church
week.
look so much easier.
Yeah.
I saw one this past week, and it literally just showed the ball hit the pins in a certain part, but it doesn't show the actual like action of the pin. They just disappear. Like, oh, that's informative. Like,
But I think that could engage younger youth to get into it earlier. And
Yeah.
also
absolutely.
put a better name into bowling to show, like, because the bowling community has that, oh, you guys are jerks, or you're cocky, or you're arrogant, blah 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 blah. It would show that the bowling community is actually more open than they realize.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking at work the other day, and we were talking about how we think Bowlopolis needs to make a comeback, and how we can all find it on YouTube, and maybe content creators can like make videos with it, like, because it was good. I watched a couple episodes when I was a kid. I thought it was fun. It was a bowling TV show. Of course, I thought it was fun.
Honestly, I really want like another bowling movie to come out.
Like
Yeah.
Kingpin or something like that, like a more modernized one.
Big Lebowski,
Even
like,
if it's a docudrama.
like great videos, great movies. Just expand the bowling aspect.
And I think one of the biggest problems when they do stuff like that is that they make it too sitcom-y. Like,
Thanks to Gab.
it's,
Yeah.
we're gonna throw it like, like it doesn't look like actual bowling looks. So I think that's where a big disconnect in bowlers not liking shows or movies like that is.
Well, the last really good bowling like movie that I remember, it was when PBA still had Flow Bowling. They hadn't gone to Bowl TV yet, and they did a docudrama about two-handed bowling, and it was all following Belmo and Simo and Oscu, and it was talking about the evolution of two-handed bowling.
I didn't even know that existed.
It was on Flow TV under the bowling tab.
Like, y'all are giving me so many YouTube videos to watch.
So I think
Taking notes.
with PBA going back to public TV, that's going to help too.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%, without a doubt. And honestly, it's going to expand them in the fact that they're probably going to be able to do it earlier in their broadcasting. So it's going to attract more viewers.
This does look like a really dramatic documentary.
It's good. It's very good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the other thing I think the PBA could do, like, you know how they do the strike derby every year? The PBA needs to do a split derby where it's all about split conversions.
That'd be a good idea.
That's so like that.
They did
Very
an excellent
dramatic.
job on that.
I love it. It was super easy to find, just Flow Bowling two-handed documentary on
Yeah.
YouTube. I'm excited to watch it when I go to sleep.
It'll be watching you.
Yeah. I had no idea. Oh, there's even deleted scenes.
She just went down that hole.
Yeah. I really did. Anything I can watch, I mean.
That was the last really good one I saw. Apparently, me and Cobra figured out at Joel's shop yesterday that apparently Ben Stiller is going to be working on some sort of like either documentary or docudrama. That's why he was at the PBA playoffs.
Has that been made official? Has anybody come out and said that?
Nobody's come out with an official announcement, but everybody's like, man, that's the only reason that he could be there. Like, there's speculation running rampant about it.
I feel like if anybody could do justice just because of his like career in acting, I feel like he could do really well with something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's got the creative mind to lead it somewhere where it's going to be beneficial for both parties.
I mean, he did do Dodgeball.
That's such a good movie.
Dodge a ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, White Goodman as a PBA bowler? Yes, please.
Ironically, I actually was thinking about that quote yesterday because I was watching Summer Rental with John Candy, and he was the sales guy or the sailboat guy rental, and I was like, oh my god, he literally held the same character his entire career.
I was gonna say, could you imagine him bowling in a tournament and he rips a blister open on his thumb and he's like, nothing makes me bleed my own blood.
Oh, he would just pass Pete Weber in bowling iconic statements real fast.
Be
Or
interesting.
he could be a college bowling coach and he could go back to his role in heavyweights. Lunch has been canceled today due to lack of hustle. Deal with it.
Oh,
But speaking of which, there is actually a Ben Stiller verse theory that White Goodman was actually the same trainer in the heavyweights movie, like just later on down the road in life.
yeah.
I've never seen Heavyweights.
Oh, such a good movie. Such a good movie.
I've seen Dodgeball though. Seen Dodgeball.
Dodgeball's a classic.
Oh yeah.
Right up there with basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Speaking of which, I used to love flow bowling because I would literally want to take a nap. I would turn on some random PGA tournament qualifier on flow bowling, and that's what I would take my nap to.
See, iconic movie.
We're average Joes over here.
Yeah, we're trying to take
Arr,
down
matey.
Globo Gym. We don't like purple cobras.
What do they do? Like the Love it. Classic.
This is my colleague Michelle.
Crush that.
Yeah.
Flip that right there.
Oh no.
So,
See,
what's one thing
yeah,
you
that-
would tell younger people right now about not just in bowling and just advice that you would give them for setting up their future at a young age?
I think see what I tell young people ties back into bowling, unfortunately. I try to get anybody and everybody to join bowling as a youth bowler for the SMART program. That SMART scholarship money helped me out tremendously in college. And it felt so nice knowing that I worked for that money for so long and it was able to help me get my education. It was also really nice to have you have all this money saved away before you even start college, and then you get all these extra scholarships on top of it, and it's just a financial lift off of you, and you need that for college. If anybody has ever looked at those collegiate prices for anything in the recent years, it's so expensive. So I tell everybody, I mean, even if your kid only does it for a couple of years, anything in that account is helpful and can go towards anything to help them. So that's it.
Awesome. Good answer.
And follow your dreams, because I did it.
Facts. And push yourself. Don't ever give yourself like a doubt. Put yourself forward. If you don't put your first step forward, you're only going to fall back.
Yeah.
So always push.
Yep. I've had this dream for 7 years, and it just became achievable. So I put in the work all the time. So it's more of like a sweet kind of thing. Like I get to do something that I love, but I know that I put in the work and the time and the effort to be able to do that.
Right. So you acknowledge the fact that you're putting in the work, and you're relishing in the joy of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, and I did say relish. Sorry. Pickle pun.
he's the real dilemma.
Sorry. It was there.
No, it just goes to show success isn't overnight; it's a journey,
Yep.
and you gotta stay on the journey. There's going to be bumps and obstacles in the way. You just got to keep fighting through it and keep grinding.
Yeah, one of my favorite motivational quotes is hustle until your biggest haters become your biggest supporter.
Yep.
Yep. That's a good one.
I got to do it. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Sorry, I hung out all day yesterday with Joel. I got Joelisms on my mind.
What's wrong with that? Bro went to go get his balls drilled and fell in love.
Did you have a bromance?
Don't tell me you don't use Joelisms, Brian, because I know you're lying.
No.
Exactly.
Lennon, anything that you practice, you should be practicing with a purpose. You should never be practicing light. You always go 100%. You can't get better unless you're doing a 100%. I agree with that.
In the words of the great Ron Swanson, don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing.
Stop.
That's why I'm a donkey. I'm a full ass. So does anybody in the chat have any questions for Skylar in particular or any of us?
Maybe.
And 60K almost
I was
on
going to
likes
say
is phenomenal.
60,000 likes nearly. That's insanity.
Okay,
I
so
think that-
Skylar, do you have any questions?
No, I asked a lot of my questions. It was really fun hanging out with y'all tonight, talking.
Sorry, Mr. Rudlin, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. I think this surpasses our single show live like target, and we didn't even have to bribe people this time.
Bribe?
We
You were
don't do
bribing people?
We don't do that.
Mr. Lennon, Steve will keep you informed. I think it's relatively soon, but I can't specifically say.
Yeah, my mom has a press where she can press all of our merch. We are piloting T-shirts for us three and chamois for us three. If we like where that goes, we can take the next step. But the first natural first step is getting them mocked up and seeing how they look. And we're going to be the three guinea pigs for that. So. Which I'm going to place that order. It'll be Amazon Primed. My mom's on vacation with my kids. And as soon as she gets back, she will get our mock-ups done.
I saw the look.
Gotta love them.
The mom look. What was that?
Yeah. I hear him crying. I gotta go.
All right.
All right. Well,
It
we
was
were
so
wrapping
fun
up
talking
anyway.
to y'all tonight.
Absolutely.
Have a
We
good
appreciate
evening. Get back to mom duty.
Yep. Y'all have a good night.
We appreciate you popping on. Much
Yeah. Another time.
love. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank y'all. Bye.
All right. Well, that was a very, very successful show. We appreciate everybody stopping by. Any last words, boys?
60K, y'all rock. That's awesome.
I appreciate everyone stopping in. I appreciate all the gifts that we've got tonight. And keep supporting our bowling community. Everything that we're doing, we're putting our best foot forward to make us all better and grow together.
Absolutely. Rising boats lift all or rising tides lift all ships. So let's just keep doing what we're doing. We're making an impact. We're growing. And let's just continue to do that for everybody. So we appreciate everybody stopping in. There is no last time. So until the next time, y'all. See you next Monday.
It's
My
love.
approach, my lane, stay in yours.
Kick rocks. Throw the rock.
Throw the rock or kick rocks.